So today, after many questions about my top knot, I'm going to give you the infamous top knot tutorial and let you know exactly how I make all of this happen. Y'all like the crazy bun, so I am ready to break it down and reverse engineer it so that you guys can learn exactly how to do it. Alright, so I'm going to take my bobby pins out first. I have 2 secret bobby pins in here. So I'm going to take those out. And you can tell that I'm super professional in the way that I do this. If you put bobby pins in your mouth, then you know you're a professional, right? Alright, so I have just a hair tie, hair bow, whatever you call it, elastic, just in my hair. Of course, knotted up in there. Just give it an extra little yank. Alright, so this is, at minimum, 3-day-old hair. At minimum. I think that's actually being very conservative. I honestly have trained my hair to where now I could technically go a week without washing. I can go once a week. So that is kind of how I like to fly with the hair. If I'm super busy that week, I can go with 1 hair washing and just kind of let it rip chip. So this one, it's probably 3 or 4 days, and I've already applied my favorite dry shampoo. So this is my favorite dry shampoo. It's the Batiste original, clean and classic original dry shampoo. I get this at TJ Maxx, Target, and Amazon, Ulta. You can get it pretty much anywhere. And I start using it on day 1. Literally, I'll wash my hair, and I don't have that texture that I want at my root to kind of give it that little, hey girl, hey. So I add this in there. The way that I like to use this, I'm not going to actually do it right now because I've already done it today, but I just spray it at my root. I kind of just lift and spray all over. I'll even kind of flip upside down and spray. And then I like to get my wet brush. I'm going to provide a link for that. And I'll just kind of brush through it with a hair dryer. That's the key to really get it to look fresh and voluminous. So that's what I do. And then after that, I get ready to do my top knot. So you can kind of see I have a wave situation going on. If you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking in a mirror, because it's very hard to do your hair without seeing yourself. So what I do is I curl it on day 1 with my wand. I use a Hot Tools wand. I'll also provide the link for that in the description of the video. And I will just wand away from my face. So on day 1, I start with some really heavy curl, and then I'll even brush it out a little bit and make it a little bit more wavy. And that'll last for at least 3 days without having to touch it up. So that's why on day 3, it's usually top knot day. And to do that, I just use my 3-day-old wave. I don't like to do it with straight hair because it doesn't really perform as well. Alright, so it's freshly dry shampooed, and I just flip it over just like this. And I'm just going to shake it all towards the front. I don't use a hairbrush for this, so it doesn't have to be super perfect. I like for it to be messy. So I have it all gathered to the top of my head just like that. Now you can kind of see that it's all just in a ponytail in my hand. What I'm going to do next is flip that over and gather it. And you can kind of see how I'm holding it there. So I just gather it in a rainbow shape on the top of my head. Just like that. There's no perfect way to do it. I just kind of like it to be messy. Then I'm going to take my hair bow and wrap it as many times as feels comfortable. I like to do 3 if possible. I broke my last elastic trying this. And then I just kind of pull it out just like that. Then I take the extra around my head and just kind of pull it out. Take my fingers, go to my root. And this is where it transforms the whole look. This is very important to pull out the hair around your face. Alright, so now I have kind of the shaping of it, and this is how you could technically leave it if you didn't want to bobby pin it, but I like to make sure that it's super secure. So my little tip and trick after that is to take these large bobby pins. These are pretty large and in charge bobby pins, if you can see those. Large and in charge, and I get these at Sally Beauty Supplies, and we'll provide a link for these as well. But I take them, and then I take my bun from the very back. I'm holding it in the back just like this, and I'll push it forward. So you can really see that it gives me that extra bump up right there. So I'll push it forward, then I'll open my bobby pin, go right in here, and I'll do an S shape. I actually go backwards and then forwards. That's my trick to keep it holding super well. I don't crisscross them. I do like a little S shape in there. So I'll go backwards and then forward. And then we are in there. So then you can take smaller bobbies and kind of piece this together however you want, but for the most part, it's done. So that's how I do my little top knots. You can maneuver this around. You can make this smaller. You can pull that down more. But yeah, for the most part, this is how my top knot goes. And just make sure you have enough hair framing your face. And ready to rock. So that's my top knot tutorial.